There's something urgent and deeply personal the angels need you to hear right now, something that has the power to shift the very direction of your life. If you're willing to truly listen, to open your heart and spirit, this message could be the very thing that saves you from an unseen danger. It's not meant to scare you, it's meant to wake you up. A quiet storm is brewing, not in the world around you, but within a relationship that you've always believed was safe. This isn't a fleeting worry or a passing doubt. This is a serious, divinely delivered warning. The angels have been watching over you with loving care, silently witnessing the struggles you've been carrying, some of which you may not have even fully acknowledged. Now, they've stepped forward because something isn't right. There's a presence in your life, a person you've trusted, leaned on, perhaps even cherished, that is not who they seem to be. They wear a mask of affection, but behind it lies something far more troubling. The angels are gently urging you to look past the surface and see the truth. You've been giving this person the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's a family member, someone close, someone you've grown up respecting or depending on. But there's been a quiet discomfort, a subtle feeling that something isn't quite right. You might have ignored it, thinking it was your imagination or just a misunderstanding. But the universe never speaks without purpose, and now, it's speaking loud and clear through your instincts, through your dreams, and through this very message. This warning is not a coincidence. You've been guided to it for a reason. The angels are trying to prevent a pain you don't deserve, a betrayal that could shake your foundation. They are not asking you to become fearful or distrustful of everyone, but they are urging you to become aware. Awareness is your first shield. Observation is your first defense. If you begin to see the patterns, the inconsistencies, the little things that don't quite add up, you'll begin to understand what the angels are trying to show you. You deserve to feel safe. You deserve truth, not manipulation. The angels don't want you to live in suspicion, but they do want you to protect yourself from harm that could escalate if left unchecked. This person's presence in your life is not accidental, but neither is this message. You've been chosen to receive it now, at this moment, because something is shifting, and how you respond can make all the difference. This is your call to clarity. Take a breath, slow down, and open your spiritual eyes. The signs are already there, gently revealing themselves like pieces of a puzzle falling into place. It's time to acknowledge them. The angels are walking beside you, ready to guide and protect, but they need your permission. They need your awareness. And most importantly, they need your willingness to see what's truly unfolding, before it becomes too late. You've always believed this person to be a pillar of safety in your life, someone you could rely on without question. But behind the familiar smiles and gestures of kindness, a hidden truth has been taking shape, almost invisible to the naked eye. This isn't about a misunderstanding or an accidental misstep. This is a deliberate weaving of deception, a careful manipulation meant to entangle your trust. The angels want you to understand that this is not a small warning, it's a revelation meant to free you from a deeper danger. From the very beginning, there were moments that didn't quite make sense, subtle words that stung more than they should, actions that didn't align with the promises spoken. Perhaps you brushed these off as stress, mood swings, or just human flaws. But the universe doesn't send repeated signals without reason. These were the first threads of a much larger web being spun around you, a quiet attempt to steer your emotions and your choices for purposes that don't serve your well-being. What makes this deception so dangerous is its silence. It doesn't roar or strike in obvious ways, it creeps in softly, cloaked in false affection. Acts of kindness have been carefully crafted to make you feel secure while slowly pulling you deeper into reliance and control. And because this person is close to you, perhaps even family, it's natural to question yourself instead of questioning their motives. That hesitation, that self-doubt, is exactly what allows the manipulation to grow. The angels are urging you now, louder than ever, to see beyond the surface. They're asking you to stop overlooking the patterns, to stop giving endless chances to behavior that chips away at your peace. This is not about being unkind or cutting someone off without reason. It's about protecting your heart and your life from intentional harm. The betrayal brewing here has weight, it's not a passing phase or a momentary lapse in judgment. It's deliberate, planned, and it's getting stronger. The danger lies not just in what has already been done, but in what's yet to come if you remain unaware. Imagine walking through a maze blindfolded while someone who claims to love you quietly guides you toward a trap. That's the silent force at work here. The angels can see it clearly, even if you cannot yet. They're shining light into the shadows, hoping you'll take notice before that trap is sprung and the damage becomes far harder to undo. This is your moment of awakening. The universe is asking you to look, to listen, and to truly feel what's happening around you. The signs are not imagination, they're divine nudges meant to protect you. Trust that this revelation is a gift, not a punishment. It's an opportunity to free yourself from unseen strings and reclaim the power that has been quietly slipping from your grasp. The angels are on your side, guiding you to truth, safety, and liberation. Manipulation doesn't always arrive with loud words or obvious commands. Often, it comes cloaked in sweetness, wrapped in gestures that appear caring but slowly bend your will. This is exactly how the person you've trusted has been operating, quietly shaping your emotions, making you second-guess your instincts, and subtly directing your decisions without you even realizing it. The angels want you to understand that these behaviors aren't random, they are deliberate attempts to gain control over your life. It may start with harmless-seeming comments that plant tiny seeds of doubt or guilt in your mind. Perhaps you felt pressure to do things for them out of obligation, not choice. Maybe they've used praise that feels conditional, warm and affectionate only when you act in ways that serve them. These are not the hallmarks of genuine care, they are tactics meant to keep you tied to their influence. The angels are helping you see through this fog, to notice the inconsistencies between their kind words and their underlying intentions. The danger of this manipulation is how it quietly chips away at your confidence. Over time, you may feel less certain about your own decisions, questioning whether you're capable of standing on your own. This person thrives on that uncertainty because it makes you easier to sway. Emotional guilt becomes a leash, subtle jabs become chains, and what once felt like support begins to feel like silent control. Recognizing this pattern is the first step in breaking free. Your intuition has likely tried to warn you before. That uneasy feeling when something they said didn't match what they did, that was not coincidence. That discomfort when you felt obligated to meet their needs at the expense of your own, that was your inner wisdom signaling danger. The universe is now amplifying that voice, making it impossible to ignore, because your well-being is at stake. The angels want you to understand that you are not imagining this. You are not overreacting. Manipulation is designed to make you doubt yourself, to keep you quiet and compliant. But you are stronger than this web of deception. You have the power to break free from these hidden strings, and the divine is standing beside you, ready to shield you as you reclaim your own choices. Now is the time to step back and see this relationship through new eyes. Notice the patterns, the subtle pressures, the moments where you felt trapped instead of loved. These realizations are not meant to fill you with anger but to awaken you to the truth. With awareness, the manipulation loses its grip. With divine guidance, you can rise above it, set yourself free, and protect your heart from further harm. Deep within you, there's been a quiet whisper, a soft, persistent feeling that something about this relationship isn't right. Perhaps you brushed it aside, convincing yourself that you're being too cautious or imagining problems where none exist. But that small inner voice is not fear, it's divine guidance. The angels have been speaking through your intuition all along, nudging you to notice the red flags that have been hidden in plain sight. Now, they're asking you to awaken fully, to see without the filter of blind trust. Deception thrives in the shadows, where things are left unsaid and unnoticed. That's why this situation has been allowed to grow stronger. It feeds on your willingness to overlook certain behaviors and your natural desire to believe in the good of someone close to you. But the universe is making it clear that this is no longer safe. The mask is slipping, the patterns are becoming more visible, and you're being given the clarity needed to protect yourself before the damage deepens. Facing this truth may not be easy. Love and loyalty can make you want to cling to the image of who you thought this person was. But your spirit knows the reality. Every time you felt uneasy, every moment of doubt, every contradiction between their words and actions has been a message from something higher than yourself. The angels are urging you to trust these feelings as messages of divine protection, not weakness. This awakening is not about becoming cold or mistrustful of everyone. It's about seeing clearly, peeling away the illusions, and reclaiming your power to choose what's truly safe and healthy for you. When you begin to notice the manipulation for what it is, you stop being controlled by it. The fog lifts, and you step into a place of awareness where healing can begin. The universe is guiding you to detach from the false comfort of familiarity. It's calling you to rise above the deception, to understand that true love and care never make you feel small, confused, or trapped. Real relationships uplift you, they don't drain you or twist your emotions for someone else's gain. Recognizing this difference is your key to freedom. In this moment of awakening, the angels are wrapping you in light and strength. They want you to know you are not alone as you confront these truths. They're leading you toward clarity and safety, urging you to trust yourself, trust them, and allow the veil of deception to finally fall away. This is the beginning of reclaiming your peace and stepping into a future where no hidden agenda can harm you again. The angels want you to take the next step, not out of fear, but out of love for yourself. You've seen the signs, felt the whispers of intuition, and now it's time to protect your peace. The first and most powerful action you can take is to trust what you feel. If something feels wrong, it likely is. Your instincts are divine signals, guiding you away from harm and toward safety. Ignoring them only leaves you vulnerable to deeper wounds. Once you acknowledge that this relationship may not be as safe as you believed, creating boundaries becomes essential. Boundaries are not acts of cruelty, they are shields of self-respect. They allow you to interact without losing yourself, to step back without severing ties completely. With clear boundaries, you regain control over your emotions and decisions, no longer allowing manipulation to quietly shape your life. This process won't be without challenges. The person who has been deceiving you may resist these changes. They may try to guilt you, to pull you back into the same cycle of control. But remember, you are not alone in this. The universe is walking with you, sending strength through every sign, every gut feeling, every divine message that's brought you here today. You have more inner power than you've ever realized. Healing is your next destination. By setting limits and trusting your instincts, you open space for true support and love to enter your life. You begin to release the weight of manipulation and free yourself from emotional traps that were never meant to hold you. With every step you take toward protecting your spirit, the angels are surrounding you with guidance, leading you to brighter, healthier connections. This moment marks a turning point. No longer will you be quietly led into harm's path. You are awakening, stepping into strength, and choosing yourself over deception. Trust that this journey, though difficult, is guided by divine hands that will not let you fall. Your future holds relationships built on honesty, love, and genuine care, connections where your heart can rest without fear. The angels are watching, smiling as you take these brave steps forward. They promise that as you trust, set boundaries, and heal, they will continue to protect and guide you. You are stronger than you've been led to believe, and now, you are free to walk a path that leads to safety, truth, and the kind of love your soul truly deserves.